in rural India, he's now doing work in Haiti. He has also worked with Sea Shepherd Conservation Society and is a medical advisor for Project Canoe in Toronto. Along with a small team, Dr. Mehta co-founded Plant-Based Data, an online database which collects and organizes academic literature regarding the impact of plant and animal agriculture on health, environment, food security, and pandemics. Dr. Mehta is interested in an evidence and data-based approach to ecological issues embedded in humanitarianism. Let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Mehta. Next, we have Toby Heaps here with us today. Toby is the CEO and co-founder of Corporate Knights. He spearheaded the first global ranking of the world's 100 most sustainable corporations in 2005, and in 2007 coined the term clean capitalism. Toby has been published in the Financial Times, Wall Street Journal, and the Globe and Mail, and is a regular guest speaker on CBC. In 1998, he played center field for the Yugoslav national baseball team. Let's give a warm welcome to Toby. And last but certainly not least, we have Nika Moini here with us. She is the Executive Director of Youth Climate Save Canada, a youth-run climate organization that focuses on the link between food systems and climate change. Nika is on the youth board of ProVeg International and a member of the Food at COP team. Let's give a warm welcome to Nika and all of our panelists. So I want to thank you all again for being here today. I'm so excited for this very important discussion about the role of our food systems in the ecological crisis. So to start, I wanted to ask you all a question. The ecological crisis we're seeing today is being driven by a number of factors. Of all of them, why do you think animal agriculture and our food choices are something we should be considering right now? So I think I'll start with Dr. Mehta.
Thank you for the question and thank you for the introduction. I think the first thing we want to understand is why is there a difference between animal-based animal products and plant foods when it comes to the ecological impact. And this is going to be brief, not a full discussion of the issue, but one of the first things we need to consider is that to grow an animal, you have to feed the animal plants, generally. And the most efficient animal, let's say a chicken, chickens factory farmed under the most intense factory farmed conditions are the most efficient animal that people can produce. You would still have to produce, you have to still feed the animal 3 kilograms of protein to get 1 kilogram of protein back in terms of meat. And when it comes to calories, the chicken will consume about 9 calories to 10 calories for every 1 calorie returned to food. But protein is sort of a more important issue, or a more focused on issue. So that's a big loss of protein there. But that's the most efficient animal under the most intense conditions. Pigs, you might get a 6-to-1 feed conversion ratio. That's what it's called, a feed conversion ratio. For cattle, in factory farm conditions, a 10-to-1 conversion ratio. And cattle in the field or free-ranged animals, they're less efficient. So for cattle, it might be 20-to-1 protein conversion ratio. Free-range chickens might be 6-to-1 or 8-to-1, depending on the conditions. This does not include the mass death of animals when there's pandemics that sweep through animal agriculture farms and other losses that are present. As such, most of the Earth's surface that is used for agriculture is used for animal agriculture. You're using land to grow crops or as pasture for animal feed. That's the #1 use of land in the world. Thereby, animal agriculture is the #1 cause of ecosystem changes, deforestation, water use. It's the second biggest cause of climate change when you account for the deforestation as well as the methane that comes from ruminant animals. It's the biggest use of pesticides because most of the pesticides go to animal feed, and so on. So there's a fundamentally bigger footprint to create a smaller amount of animal foods. About 35% of the